7 years since the deadly Tubbs fire consumed large portions of the city of Santa Rosa. That included a special school that is just now completing reconstruction. But as they try to reopen by the end of the year, they say they are being held up by delays from PG&E. John Ramos has the story.
There are those who say when the new school is open, it will have the power to change the lives of people with autism. Now all they need is the power to open the school. ANOVA is a privately owned and operated school for high-functioning autistic kids who have difficulty coping in a traditional school environment. So it was a huge blow when the school was destroyed in the 2017 Tubbs fire.
The problem with kids with autism is they don't do well with change and transition and things they don't expect. So the night of the Tubbs fire, 9 of our students also lost their home.
The rest lost their school, and ever since they've been working out of portable classrooms at the old site while a new school was being built, and it's almost finished.
We have a $22 million project and it is 80% done. We just need that last piece of the puzzle, which is getting our electricity hooked up so we can finish this job and get these kids home.
But that hasn't been easy. The new school needs to have a power pole installed in this area of the property, and much of the finish work cannot be performed until electricity is established. But the utility says it cannot give a time when that may happen.
I asked the representative twice if they were able to give me just a ballpark, not a date, but like maybe a month, like when they might be able to get this done, and they were unable to do that.
The school is racing the clock to be able to open in January after the winter break, and Bailey says it is ironic that a utility that he blames for burning down the school is now delaying its reopening. PG&E denies that it is responsible for the Tubbs fire, but it paid a $13.6 billion settlement to wildfire victims, including from that fire.
What I do know is that the public has a pretty firm belief here in Sonoma County in particular that PG&E is responsible for the Tubbs fire.
Bailey says the company told him that installing the pole would take a 3-man crew 1 day to accomplish. And in a statement from the utility, a spokesperson wrote, quote, PG&E has escalated this project in our system and we are working with ANOVA on the remaining steps. We understand ANOVA's timeline of moving in over winter break, and PG&E is committed to doing our part to meet their timeline, end quote. For that, Bailey says he would be sincerely grateful.
We have to clamor a little bit, and I have to be a loud voice on behalf of our kids. And if that makes me a little unpopular with PG&E right now, then I'm willing to take that risk, and I'll be the first one to line up and shake their hand and thank them and invite them to our ribbon cutting ceremony when this is done.
When completed, the school will offer a welcoming environment from kindergarten through high school to kids who could really use a sense of permanence in a place that is still very much in transition.
ANOVA is a private school serving K through 12 students from the public school districts, but the new campus was built entirely from donations from the community.